Loneliness is something that affects so many people, especially teenagers. A lot of the time this can be due to exclusion. There are many different reasons why people are excluded by people in school or work. A particular reason for exclusion in young people is underage drinking and people who don't agree with it. Peer pressure is mostly found in groups of young people, which can be due to drugs, alcohol, sexuality, religion and even nationality. There are places you can spend your time where they will welcome you with open arms. One example of this is Moodiesburn and District Pipeband. They welcome everyone from all backgrounds and walks of life. I interviewed Anthony Ramsey and John Gibson, who have been members of the band for many years. I also interviewed David Collins, the band's pipe major, who has faced hardships in his life where he himself worried about exclusion.
I'm Anton Ramsey and I'm a member of the pipe band.
I'm John. I'm the pipe sergeant of the band.
My name is David Collins and I'm the founder member of Moodiesburn and District Pipeband. It's where we're actually sitting doing this film is where I came to learn when I was 9 years of age.
I was about 9 and my papa bought me a CD when I was younger and I liked it. And then I seen the band performing at the local ASDA and then just decided to go up and speak to them and join. It was made to feel very welcome. Everyone was really friendly and it's a band of many different age groups, so it was just nice to feel like a part of it by loads of different people.
I grew up in the band when I was 7, so it's helped me develop into who I am, really. The people that's been here has been a big influence in my life, so it's very positively influenced.
An article on the Huffington Post surrounding the topic of loneliness read, "I guess the only thing we can do is recognise that we are overly sensitive when it comes to being excluded and try not to take it too personally. But why should we just sit back and accept the fact that we are being made to feel like we are worth less than other people?"
When I was younger I wasn't that confident, and I feel that being part of the band and going out to local public gigs and, as I said, speaking with people of different ages just builds up your confidence, and it's got me through that. Coming
out was probably one of the hardest times of my life. I got a lot of support for the band. Everybody was very open to me being homosexual. Nobody questioned it, nobody was prejudiced. Everybody just accepted it, and it kind of made me confident to come out outside this circle as well.
About 10 years ago, I came out as being gay to my family, all my friends, and obviously the people in the band. Quite a daunting experience because 10 years ago there was still quite a lot of stigmatism and regards to being gay and stuff like that. Liz, who I speak quite often about, was very, very supportive. And when I told her, said, "I've known for years it's been hanging at you." I've since married. My partner will be celebrating our 5th wedding anniversary in December. My parents didn't come to the wedding. For my wedding day, Jamie and I are not your conventional, stereotypical gay people. We didn't want to do a first dance together because it was too gay. So I chose to dance with Liz, because she's like a non-biological mother to me. I wanted her to be a special part of my day. I got to do my first dance with her, got her a nice big bouquet of flowers for everything that she's done for over the years. So, it's been nice. A lot of good friendships been made.
Psychologist Sophie Mort says that feeling left out affects us so much because it's in our primal instincts to feel like we belong. In a survey conducted by the BBC taken by 55,000 people, 27% of over 75s said that they often feel lonely. However, surprisingly, 16 to 24-year-olds showed the highest results, with 40% saying they often felt excluded and lonely.
It's different for young people nowadays. There's a lot of life pressures and social media, and I mean, through the years we've had people here that will come and they'll learn the pipes or they'll learn the drum, and then it goes to come out with the band and they've got to put a kilt on, and then they get all the slagging matches for their friends and stuff like that. And we've actually had people that don't actually want to come out with the band, and you've got to kind of put a bit of counsellor's head on and speak to them and say that you can't have these people dictating to you what you're going to do through your life. If you allow it to happen now, people are going to walk all over you all your life, and thankfully people that we've had to speak to are still here and still playing.
The Moodiesburn and District Pipeband welcome people from all ages, genders, sexualities, religions, as well as people with disabilities who may need more support than others.
It's a band of many different people. We've got people with different disorders and people that are gay and Down syndrome and things, so it's very inclusive, and we like to make everyone feel at home and as one.
But no, you want everybody to feel welcome. We have my drum major's Down syndrome. One of my drummers is of Asian background. I've got a piper who's got Asperger's. So, as I say, myself and John, we're both gay. So there's no prejudices here. We try to create a safe environment that people feel that they can talk to you. If any of the youngsters have got issues that they feel that they can't speak to their parents about, we want to create an environment where they can create a bond, like a bit of rapport and a bit of trust. And over the years we've had people come that's got problems, or a young boy that was getting into drugs and stuff, and you're obviously trying to help him out and support his family, and we are just a family.
According to a recent TED Talk on exclusion and inclusion, the brain, whether we like to admit it or not, and without our control, reacts differently to people who don't reflect the social norm. It is said to do this not by choice, but by default.
It is nevertheless a part of the human experience that we all have a deep need to feel included. So you would think that if we all have a deep need to feel included, that the path to inclusion would be smooth, flat, and completely without obstacles. And yet I'd like to suggest to you today that not only is it not flat and smooth, it's actually filled with visible and invisible obstacles.
Moodiesburn and District Pipeband not only teach and practice the pipes and drums together, they help each other through tough life experiences such as coming out, mental health and physical health problems.
We're definitely like a family in the band. That's how I feel about it. We're all very close. We do quite a lot together. We're very involved and opinionated in each other.
Our people just speak about anything, really confident every time you come to a band on Monday or Thursday, you know that you can vent anything that's happened, or you get to hear their point of view. And no, we're like a family more than friends. It's just a really nice atmosphere to be in. And I've even brought my fiancée to be part of the band as well.
I don't even say we're a band, we're just a family. I look at Liz, as I say, as a mother figure, and the guys as like brothers.
If you are struggling with exclusion or need to talk to someone for help, there are many hotlines that welcome these chats. Childline, The Mix and the British Red Cross, just to name a few. Exclusion is something that affects everyone from time to time. The sinking, dwelling feeling that comes along with it isn't something anyone enjoys. The best way to get out of this feeling is to talk to someone. Opening up about how you feel is the best way to allow people to aid you and allow you to feel better. Life
is quite tough just now for kids with social media and all the prejudices that are about. And it's just nice for kids to have somewhere to go where they're not judged for what they think or what they believe, or the way they are. And it's just nice for them to have somewhere where they'll be welcome.
I think it's really important to make young people feel confident and comfortable to open up about themselves and about how they're feeling. I think something like this pipe band is a good space for kids to open up and talk about things.
The world's a horrible place just now, and not even just for kids, for adults as well. We spend so much time working and running around, and you're trying to please family. You need to take time out for yourself. Your own mental health's more important than anybody else's, and you need a safe environment where people can be themselves and have a laugh and a joke. And if you're having an off day and you want to have a rant, have it here, because you're surrounded with people that care about you and want to help you and give you good counsel.
If you are feeling this way in any part of your life, reach out to someone. Call a helpline or even contact social media groups of people who are interested in the same things as you. In the cyber age that we live in, we can be connected to anyone in seconds. That sinking feeling doesn't have to last forever. So please contact someone today.
you call